Have you ever wanted to just get your ex to be addicted to you again? You know, maybe the two of you broke up and, hey, maybe it wasn't your choice that the two of you broke up, and you just wish that there was some way that you could recreate that connection, change how they feel about you, and have them feel love for you again, have them want to spend every moment with you, have them even, dare I say, addicted to you again. Well, be careful what you wish for, because hey, you might start to develop different feelings for them if they're, that attached to you. But we will be talking about how to do that in this video. So please stay tuned through to the end, because we're going to be covering lots of valuable information in this video. Hey there, it's Clay with modernlove.life. So how is it you actually get your ex to be addicted to you again? Here's what we want to be talking about during this video here, and that's that, Tony Robbins is known for many things, but he's known for, amongst many things, outlining the 6 core needs that a person has in life. Obviously, you could use this for your own personal development to make sure that you are living an actualized life as well too. But in terms of a relationship, in terms of a connection and a commitment from someone else, if you can start to embody and represent these sorts of things to that person, then you can start to build a really solid emotional bond and connection with them that could even start to become addictive. So let's go ahead and get into all of this. Now, the first trait is certainty. That is to say, if someone can count on you for something, whether that is showing up in a particular way, whether that is consistently being compassionate and generous and embodying certain qualities, whether that is, being the kind of person they can count on in an emergency, or the kind of person they can count on to listen to them when they're going through a hard time. Certainty is a pretty important thing. When it comes to the emotional aspect, when it comes to the romantic aspect, we want to embody certainty when it comes to our personality. Because if we can really embody that certainty, then when it comes to personality, that's what's going to really deepen the emotional connection the most. The second one is actually kind of the polar opposite of this, and this is variety. Now, variety, obviously if something is too much of a certain thing, we're not going to become very interested in it. We might have a wonderful job or a wonderful home or something like that, but if every day is just Groundhog Day, we're going to get bored. We're going to start wanting something more. And so variety is an important aspect in all of this. If you followed a lot of other relationship advice people out there, you may have heard the saying that you want to be mysterious, you want to be unpredictable. And I think that has some value to it. But we want to be mysterious and unpredictable when it comes to the fun things in life, like where are we going tonight? What are we going to do this weekend? What's the next, clever thing that we're going to talk about, right? We don't want to be unpredictable when it comes to our own personality. That's just called being scary, right? If it's like, whoa, hey, one day we get Dr. Jekyll, the next day we get Mr. Hyde here, like that. That's not the kind of variety we want. We want to be very certain, very consistent, very true and steadfast when it comes to our personality, so that we can actually build a meaningful emotional bond and connection and trust with one another. But we want to be bringing variety when it comes to what we're going to do on a day-to-day basis, when it comes to the activities that we have, when it comes to the adventures that we go on, when it comes to things like that, right? So that's an important quality that we can bring to the table as well too. Before we go ahead and continue on with this video, if you do like these videos that we do, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button for this video. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel, and please make sure you hit the notification bell. Most importantly, hit that notification bell as you are subscribing. These are all completely free ways to go ahead and help a guy out with his humble, modest YouTube channel. And I do greatly appreciate all of the thumbs up, all of the subscriptions, all of the bell clickings, and all of the comments that you may leave down below. So thank you so much. But as we go ahead and continue, the third element that we want to bake into the cake, so to speak here, is connection. If we can feel a real emotional bond and connection with someone, then we're going to start to feel drawn towards that person. And as this starts to line up with some of these other elements, we're going to start to build that sort of addictive kind of feeling, that sort of addictive bond with someone else. Now, emotional connection, if you've been watching these videos that I've been putting out for a bit here, should be no new thing to you. We've talked about emotional connection many times on this channel, how important it is, to embody empathy, how important it is to have curiosity, how important it is to be present in the moment with someone rather than zoned out on social media, how important it is to stand up for yourself, how important it is to authentically and vulnerably share yourself, how important it is to have boundaries, and all of these many things. This should not be anything revolutionary to you if you've been watching these videos. If it is new to you, if this is somehow the first video of mine that you've seen, hello, welcome. I hope you do subscribe. I hope you do watch some more videos. They've helped a lot of people. Let's just put it that way. But anyway, yeah, this is obviously an important quality that we can build and bake into the cake when it comes to all of this. The fourth element that we want to consider here is significance, right? Significance. We want to feel as if we're making a difference in other people's lives as an individual. And so when it comes to your ex, when it comes to your partner, what we want to do is we want to make sure that they know that they are affecting us in some sort of positive way. If we can communicate that they are somehow enhancing our life, if we can communicate that they are somehow benefiting us, that they are somehow impacting us, that they are somehow influencing us in a positive way, that we are becoming a better person because of them, but that we are learning because of them, that we are maturing and evolving in some way because of them, that can then start to help them to feel as if they're making a powerful difference in our lives or in the dynamic as a whole. And you know, this is probably going to come out naturally as the two of you build rapport and as the two of you connect with one another and as the two of you do all of these sorts of things. Thing number 5 in this whole process is to have a sense of contribution. That's to say that the two of you are able to, you know, contribute to each other's lives, that the two of you are able to add something to each other's lives, that somehow, you know, 1 + 1 equals ideally something more than 2, something greater than that, that somehow the two of you combined are able to generate something more significant, more meaningful than just the sum of your individual parts in all of this. I don't know what that looks like for you, but for me and my wife, it it looks like a great synergy, a great balance between our two personalities that allows us to grow and evolve together as a couple and as individuals. And this sort of is a good segue into thing number 6 here, which is growth. You know, people don't want to be stagnant. People don't want to just be on the treadmill, you know, going day after day, just, you know, maybe getting some variety, maybe getting some significance or whatever, but finding themselves in the same place day after day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. We want to feel as if we're becoming something. We want to feel as if we're on the path for something, whatever that is for you. You know, again, I don't know what's important to you in your life. I don't know if you're focused on your career. I don't know if you're focused on enjoying life. I don't know if you're focused on travel or building some sort of business or building some sort of community or starting a family or maybe, you know, multiple of these things. But if we can start to allow ourselves and our partners to feel this sense of growth, to feel this sense that, hey, we're on this path together. We're moving in some sort of shared vision together. It's not just about, you know, living for the weekend and going out and, you know, having a good time and then, hey, we're back on the treadmill again on Monday. It's not just about that. This is all adding up to something. This is all going somewhere. And as we do this, that's going to allow us to really demonstrate to them that there is something valuable about this dynamic between the two of us. And so, summing this all up, if we're able to aggregate and embody, you know, 3, 4, 5, or 6 of these qualities to our ex, they're going to start to develop an addictive kind of feeling towards us. And they're going to start to want to spend more time with us, start to connect with us more, start to bond with us more, start to seek us out, start to call us more, start to initiate conversations with us more, start to text us more, all of that sort of stuff. And so that is basically how you do it. And if you do want to learn more about how to do all of this, we do, of course, have our flagship course called the X Solution Program over at modernlove.life/ESP. There's also a link for it down below. But if you have made it this far, congratulations, you've made it to the end of the video. I wanted to thank you so much for watching this far. And if you would please kindly give yourself a thumbs up and all of that to congratulate yourself, and drop me a comment down below letting me know that you made it this far. That being said, thanks so much. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time.